Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a lot of races this past weekend as teams participated in the conference championships. I won't lie, this year has exceeded all expectation in my opinion. Looking at the 400 meter, a whopping 21 athletes have gone under the 46-second mark in the 400 meter, compared to last year where we only had 17 go under 46. So it's safe to say this is going to be a fast year. But there's one athlete that put his name on the map for sure this past weekend, and that happens to be Jacory Patterson from Florida. If you haven't heard of this young man, some backstory I could share with you is that he's a transfer from Virginia Tech. He was with Florida last year, but I guess you could say he was behind champion Allison as he took most of the shine when it came to 400 meter. If I'm not mistaken, he left Virginia Tech because of the coaching program and how they couldn't support him financially when he had qualified to participate for qualification for the World or Olympic team for America. But back to today's topic. The SEC Championship lived up to the hype in a sense. I guess we've seen so many fast times, so when we do see a certain time that doesn't live up to our expectation, we tend to overreact. If you do know this channel, you know I'm the biggest trust the process person when it comes to Matthew Boling. But I finally made the decision to believe that the coaching might just be the problem for him. Don't get me wrong, his coaches are not bad. Look at Elijah Godwin. He just ran a 44 in the 400 meter. But the plan they have for Matthew Boling is obviously not working. I'm sure we've all expected a lot from him. We expect him to be dominating this season. After the likes of Terrence, Larry, Joseph Famble, they've all left, bro. He's literally the only one. We expect him to be the best tournament runner this year, but he's been off to a slow start. So coming into this race, nobody thought of Jacory Patterson. Well, I'm going to say I didn't think of him, so I'm not going to act here like I did. Jacory Patterson had a different approach to this season, and that's because of the amazing coaching staff at Florida. Normally, as a 400 meter runner, you run lots of 400 before the championship. That way you could peak or get strength work. But for this indoor season, Jacory did the opposite. He focused more on speed work, so that showed great lens for him this championship, as obviously he had the foot speed now. In this race against Matthew Boling, having someone like Mattis outside made his chasing job really easy. He obviously had lane 5, Matthew Boling lane 6. Matt Boling, he's a consistent 6'6" runner, so when it comes to the 200 meter, Jacory having someone similar or faster than him to his outside, it helped glide him towards the first part of the race. And after that, his 400 meter strength came in and he took over. His time ended up being a 20.29, which is really impressive and sets him up for 19 seconds when he goes outside. Matthew Boling on the other side, he looked really tense up the last 70 meter. He still looks to strain his face when he's under pressure and he starts wobbling around. Whereas compared to Jacory, you can see he is more patient and just lets his running glide him through. Matt ended up with a 20.42, which is obviously not a bad time, but based on expectations, we just look over it. Overall, props to both runners. Hopefully by NCAAs, we see faster time. And hopefully Matthew Boling gets it together. You know, we all want to see a 20.1, 20.0. But so always leave a like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.